According to board documents, this video was taken in 2019 Diffenay Family Practice in Blytheville. In it, Dr. David Diffenay can be seen walking around naked, including in the hallway between patient rooms. Another video clip sent in shows him in the receptionist area walking around 3 women and performing a sex act directly in front of one of the women. The clip ends with him ejaculating on her. According to the documents we received, not only did the woman work in Diffenay's office as a lab tech for another company, she was one of his patients.
This story is insane. I say that a lot. For a lot of these stories, I say this story is insane. This story is absolutely insane. This is Dr. David Diffenay. Now, Dr. Diffenay practices family medicine in Arkansas, and here he is listed in U.S. News and World Reports with a 4-star rating. Now, along with 21 years of experience, Dr. Diffenay seems like a good doctor to go to. Now, things have not been so rosy for the doctor. KAIT says the state of Missouri criminally charged Diffenay for illegally distributing pain pills in 2021 and deferred prosecution. Now, in exchange for Dr. Diffenay promising not to practice medicine for 3 years, the state dropped the charges.
In Missouri in 2011, Diffenay entered into a deferred prosecution agreement after he was investigated by the medical board and criminally charged for allegedly illegally distributing pain medications. Criminal charges were dropped, and Diffenay agreed not to practice medicine in Missouri for 3 years. In 2013, the Missouri State Board of Registration for the Healing Arts closed the matter before the medical board and took no action.
Now, his medical license was suspended again in 2017 for overprescribing painkillers.
Arkansas State Medical Board suspended the license of a Region A doctor.
Dr. David Diffenay has offices in Bono, Paragould, and Blytheville. The board says he prescribed an excessive amount of drugs to patients. Melanie Bednar is in our newsroom with what she's discovered today. Melanie.
The board charged Diffenay with a violation of the Medical Practices Act and issued an emergency order to suspend his medical license. That order says Diffenay prescribed an excessive amount of controlled substances to 5 patients and didn't keep proper records to monitor their conditions. The board also says he resorted to fraud when he applied for his license to practice medicine in Arkansas. Through the order, we learned that in 2011, Diffenay entered into an agreement with the Missouri Bureau of Narcotics and Dangerous Drugs after allegations he moved his practice from one location in Kennett to another without notifying or updating his registration. The agreement gave him 3 years to comply. When the Arkansas board questioned if his license had ever been challenged, Diffenay said no.
Now, as you can see here, those charges were dismissed against Dr. Diffenay, who was then able to practice medicine in Arkansas. Now, also, the doctor had an Instagram account where he posted nude photos of himself, and then he deleted the account called Naked Dr. Dave.
In the January complaint, the board was informed that Diffenay was posting nude photos of himself on his social media accounts. The complainant included screenshots from Diffenay's Instagram account, Naked Dr. Dave. In his response to the board, Diffenay said he is a naturist, and his accounts were well known to the naturist community. He cited the practice as promoting acceptance and body positivity, adding, quote, "We do not shame, sexualize, fear, or negatively stigmatize the naked body." He added that there was, quote, "no crossover whatsoever with my professionalism while practicing medicine and my naturist activities," end quote. During its June meeting, the board chose not to take any action and decided to save the documentation as information only and add it to his file for future reference.
Now, about a month ago, Dr. Diffenay's medical license was suspended again, this time over allegations of sexual misconduct.
New tonight out of Arkansas, this Blytheville physician is in hot water accused of having inappropriate sexual contact with patients in his clinic.
Hey, this is Dr. Diffenay in Blytheville, Arkansas.
The man seen in this video, Dr. David Diffenay, now suspended after the Arkansas State Board suspended his license. The board sending out this 5-page emergency notice of suspension due to concerns of public health, safety, and welfare. The allegations alarming after the board said a family practitioner had been accused of having sex with members of his staff or sexually harassing them. One incident allegedly caught on surveillance camera. The board says specifically the video shows, among other things, Dr. Diffenay performing a sexual act with a staff member while other staff members were present and watching. The video also shows Dr. Diffenay walking through the clinic naked. The Arkansas Medical Foundation now recommending a formal professional evaluation, saying in part that perverse behavior leads to concerns about a sexual compulsive disorder or paraphilia, which may in fact cross boundaries with his delivery of medical care.
According to board documents, this video was taken in 2019 Diffenay Family Practice in Blytheville. In it, Dr. David Diffenay can be seen walking around naked, including in the hallway between patient rooms. Another video clip sent in shows him in the receptionist area walking around 3 women and performing a sex act directly in front of one of the women. The clip ends with him ejaculating on her. According to the documents we received, not only did the woman work in Diffenay's office as a lab tech for another company, she was one of his patients. According to the person who sent the board the videos, this all happened during business hours. They also claimed Diffenay used his, quote, position of power, sexual grooming, salary increases to groom employees and patients into repulsive acts.
So they straight up just asked the doctor, like, yo, what's going on? What the hell is this, right? We got all these videos of you doing this stuff. Explain yourself, doctor. And this is what Dr. Define or Diffenay, this is what he told the investigators.
An investigator with the Arkansas Department of Health interviewed Dr. Diffenay in September. According to the report from that interview, Dr. Diffenay was informed there were video clips of his actions. Dr. Diffenay said, quote, I don't know anything about that at all. I'd have to see those things to have any idea what you're talking about, end quote.
I'm gonna ring one more time.
We noticed a vehicle near his home at the time. No one came to the door. I also reached out to his cell phone through text after we stopped by, but we did not get a response back.
Now, I have a couple of things to say about this case. Number one, U.S. News and World Report's rating system is just totally BS. Like, there's no way this doctor should have this excellent rating because it's obvious that he's got a huge history. So if you're looking for a doctor, don't use U.S. News and World Reports. They're going to send you to somebody like this maniac doctor. The second thing is, all of these people in the office just sitting there like this is just a normal day. He's naked. He's doing unmentionable things with his private parts. He's releasing on other patients and staff members. And it's like, this is just a regular thing. He's even going into the box of pizza. It's like, are these people not seeing this? Is this just something he does every day? Is this a part of the job? So what should happen to Dr. Diffenay? What do you guys think in the comments section should happen to Dr. Diffenay? His license should definitely be gone. Criminal charges, possibly. It just seems like this guy, it needs to go. And what about on the civil side? Now, this is an interesting question. The people who are in that office seem to be okay with it. They seem like this was like a regular day at the office. Do you think they have a case to sue for harassment, sexual harassment? You know, matter of fact, only one of them complained, it looks like. Not the rest of them didn't even complain. So this is just a crazy case. But I think the doctor's days of practicing medicine will soon be at an end. Now, these are allegations and not facts. The doctor hasn't been convicted of anything. State licensing board suspended him, but we will see. But this is a crazy case. Don't forget, like, subscribe to all the great YouTube stuff. And you listen to my voice at this particular time. Come on, hit the subscribe button and join me on my journey to 1 million. My name is Ed the Lawyer, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.